So magandang araw Kabola, sa video nito Kabola, PBA Free Agency ulit ang usapan natin kasi marami na naman po actually Kabola na movements at mga signings po na nagawa na para po dito sa PBA Free Agency kasi nga papalapit na po ang PBA Governors Cup Kabola, July 10. Sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. Let's start po Kabola with the signing of Phoenix. Ang Phoenix po Kabola, pinapirma po nila si Justin Chua. So, Justin Chua, Kabola, kilala nyo na to, this is a veteran. Napakadaming teams na po niyang nalaruan, Kabola. And he's coming from TNT. And now, he will play, Kabola, with Phoenix. So, of course, familiar na si Justin dito sa Phoenix. Naglaro na siya dito dati, Kabola. And we are actually a big fan of Justin Chua. In his prime, Kabola, Chua who can protect the rim and who can hit efficiently outside shots. And again, di ba, modern big man yan. Diba? Protect the rim, block shots, and then yung ability mo to stretch the floor. That's the modern center na hinahanap po ng madaming teams. Of course, in a way, hindi na po siya nasa pick niya. No? So, yung kanya pong magiging contribution sa Phoenix, Kabola, hindi na po yung pick na contribution niya dati nung siya po yung nasa Phoenix pa. Sa pagbabalik niya, Kabola, ang dala niya is veterans presence, Kabola. And of course, dala pa rin naman niya yung same pa rin po na skill set. Now, Kabola, they did this. The reason why they did this is because papakawalan daw nila yung dalawang big man nila. Kasi sabi po ni Bugia, si Paulo Bugia, Kabola, ito daw po si Prince Cabral saka si Matthew Davis, Kabola, they asked for their release, Kabola, kasi pupunta daw ng abroad. So, nakakagulat yan, di ba, Kabola? Nakakagulat. And of course, we believe that. Pero, yun lang, especially Matthew Davis, Prince Cabral kasi veterano din yan, Kabola, modern big din, pero may katandaan na. In terms of quality, mas quality yung Chua. So, choosing Chua over Cabral, that is understandable. Yung Davis kasi bata pa to, Kabola, and napanood na natin siya during his time sa PBA, and he is a very interesting big man kasi he is agile for his size. Matangkad din po ito, tas agile, Kabola. Yun yung big big advantage niya. Pero mukhang mag-a-abroad na daw, Kabola, so sayang din. Now, hindi lang po siya ang nag-add ng center. Nag-add din po ang center ng Magnolia Hotshots, Kabola. Of course, isang fan actually, una nakapagsabi niyan, posted po, Kabola, that they saw Hopia in the practice po of Magnolia Hotshots. And now, Kabola, they officially signed Clifford Hopia. Again, if you look po at the numbers po of Clifford Hopia, it is nothing amazing. Okay? Hindi po siya even Justin Chua, hindi po siya even Muwala Tautua, Kabola. Of course, hindi siya Ian Sangala, no? But this guy is 6'8". And we're talking about a legit 6'8", no? Kabola, if you look at him, he is a legit 6'8", at kita nyo naman, Kabola, sa body niya, nagde-develop na po yung body niya. And yes, of course, hindi rin naman po siya ganun kabata na. And yes, diba? Even with his size, Kabola, hindi pa niya napoprove yung sarili niya. Pero we know in the PBA is all about size. It's still the most important factor in winning championships. And Magnolia is adding size here. They adding a 6'8", Kabola. And of course, the biggest criticism in Magnolia, Kabola, yung biggest criticism sa front line po ng Magnolia right now, Kabola, diba? Lagi nilang binabanatan si James Laput, Kabola, diba? Mga fans ng Magnolia. And then, of course, the coaching staff of Magnolia, di rin nila binibigyan ng consistent minutes si Laput. Maybe, of course, they know better than me, pero sa nakikita ko kasi si Laput deserves opportunity and a longer playing time sana. Pero talagang sina Coach L.A. Tenorio, yung dating coach po ng Magnolia, si Coach Chito, Kabola, hindi talaga mabibigyan, hindi nila mabigyan, no? Ng consistent po na playing time si Laput, Kabola, no? That's their decision. For me kasi, he is tall, he's strong, Kabola, and sa perimeter, yes, of course, slow-footed siya, pero he's still hardworking. Pero again, Coach Chito, Coach L.A., they know better than me. Now, they added another 6'8". Now, they have 2 6'8", Laput and Hopia. Now, they also have another 6'7" in Sanggalang. So, they have a very good size front line na with the addition of Hopia. And of course, we all know that is a very crucial part, no? That is a very crucial part, Kabola, in trying to win in the PBA, Kabola. It's to having a deep front line. So, itong signing na to ni Hopia, Kabola, this will be big for their future. Tatanungin mo siguro, kaya ba niyang maging starting caliber? Remember that we have a lot of example na po sa PBA na mga tall centers that are late in development. Okay, sobrang dami. Justin Chua is actually a good example of that, kabola. They just need to continue developing their body, their skills, and then when the opportunity is consistent, doon na magbo-boom. Kasi again, mahirap po makahanap ng 6'8", makahanap ng 6'7". Poy Eram is another example po nang hindi agad nag-boom na center. Pero he still ended up as a quality center. Diba? As a top 25 PBA player for a few years. Kabola. Can that happen to Clifford? Yes! That, for me, it is possible. Kailangan niya lang i-continue po yung development niya. And maybe in a year, in a 2 years, kabola, he can prove that he can be the replacement po of Ian Sangalang. That is possible. Now, what is the update of Gian Mamuyak, kabola? So, Gian Mamuyak, part na po siya ng inang report natin sa video natin. By the way, kabola, still, if you have anything to say, comment nyo lang po. We will try our best to reply to you, or even kukunin po namin yan, i-screenshot namin yung mga comments mo, and we can talk about it in our video and in our future live episodes, kabola. Now, going back, Gian Mamuyak, kabola, is currently on the trade block. Yan yung latest na announcement po ng Rain or Shine, kabola. Kasi nga, hindi pa rin sila magkasundo sa kontrata. Legit ba yung offer po ng Japan? Yes, as per report, that is a legit offer. Pero, of course, this is Rain or Shine. Alam naman natin ang galawan po ng Rain or Shine. Kabola, they will play according to the rules, kabola. They will do the right thing for their franchise, kabola. And if they feel like Mamuyak po is at this price level, dapat o contract level, they will try to offer that. At yun yung nangyayari dito ngayon, kabola. Now, there is an update by Homer Saison regarding the matter, and in this column niya po with Fast Break, kabola, it was stated that ito nga pong si Gian Mamuyak will probably stay with Rain or Shine, kabola. And nakakagulat lang daw na nabanggit kasi dito yung difference lang sa contract na pinag-uusapan. It is around 20,000. And, di ba, if you do the math, kabola, di ba, that is around 240,000 a year. So, that is around 750,000, 760,000. 20,000, sorry. Kabola, for the 3 years. Kabola, no? And dyan mo lang din makikita siguro, kabola, na yan yung talagang difference, kabola, ng isang independent team sa isang conglomerate team. So, SMCM, MVP, and even Converge, kabola, di ba? Then, even sabihin mo siguro, napakaliit lang po ng amount, it's just 20,000, kabola, di ba? Not even reach $1 million for the entire contract. Pero if you are playing through a budget like Rain or Shine, of course, kabola, may budget yan, malamang. They are in a budget, kabola, at of course, they want to play on that budget that was given by the corporate. But of course, we are still happy kasi ang sabi naman niya dito, mukhang sa Rain or Shine pa din. So, I think, kung hindi man po mapipirmahan na agad ng 3 years, malamang kahit isang conference pa, mananatili pa si Mamuyak. Although, I do believe that the best spot po for Rain or Shine is to keep Gian on the trade block, and if a team will offer the right package, they should let him go. Ano, that's for me. Kabola, kasi like, if a big man is offered, di ba, alangan naman mag-no ka, di ba, kabola? Big man is still more important. Now, for the biggest potential implication or implied po na rumor is congratulate ni Jamie Malonzo sa kanyang mga dating Ginebra teammates, kabola, in winning the championship. And then, i-add mo yan dun sa reality that he is currently still not with any team in International League, even in MPBL, kabola. So, the possibility, kabola, that he wants to return is there. Pero, again, he is now under the 3-year ban rule. So, he needs to follow the way of Navarro and ask, kabola, for him to be excused from that rule na yun nga po yung planong gawin sana ni Navarro, kabola. So, should Malonzo go back now to the PBA? Depende sa opportunity niya yan na available pa rin sa kanya. Although nagugulat pa rin ako na si Malonzo po, kabola, struggled. He only played 4 games tapos very limited minutes pa. Pero itong si Arvin Tolentino is flourishing there. Kasi ito pong si Malonzo is more athletic, kabola, and yung defense niya when he is in the PBA is very good. So hindi ko alam anong nangyari po sa Japan. What was the problem with Japan? Ikaw ba, Kabola? Kung ikaw po ang Hinebra, gusto mo bang bumalik po si Malonzo? Comment na po sa baba.